For Williams in the second round.
Yeah, can you hear that? Henry, that right hand.
You can see here Collins trying to time Williams coming in. Was able to catch him with the right hand. There's the quickness of Williams, but he has to be careful. Again, like I said earlier, Mark, that he doesn't jump in. He has so much talent that sometimes that can hurt you because you look to break the rules. And sometimes you can get caught doing that. He didn't have that much talent. He wouldn't look to break the rules. Wouldn't look to jump in.
In effect, overconfident that he can handle anything.
Exactly.
And it takes him off his normal style. But done a good job jumping in front 8-4 as this third round gets underway.
You can see right there, Ricardo Williams Jr. was doing a good job getting his distance, taking little steps before he started offensively.
That is the first caution, which is unusual. And a foul-free bout, a hold called on Collins.
Ricardo Williams Jr. is one of the Cincinnati kids. Two fighters from Cincinnati on his team. Also Dante Craig, the welterweight.
And another caution this time against Williams, who was leading with his head. For the Australians, this their seventh bout. They split the previous six. All has not been calm in the Australian boxing camp. Here they have been referring to the Aussies as team turmoil. In fact, Collins upset the other day because Australia's boxing manager was criticized for adding to his team's woes by using racially insensitive language about Henry Collins, who is an Aboriginal.
They've had a kid on the team, the Australian team, that did not make weight. They've had to bring in Costa Zoo, who lives and trains in Australia, who is the current junior welterweight champ of the world, as a mediator to quell things a little bit. Right now, Ricardo Williams is using that speed at a warning for his head, or a poison for his head. The fight plan is real simple with Ricardo Williams. Get a position right on the edge, and then get off before your opponent. And when he's not getting off first, he's very capable of counterpunching like that with the left hand. Good job.
3 rounds complete. And Ricardo Williams Jr. extending to the big lead. Earlier we talked about Ricardo getting into boxing at an early age, learning the fundamentals from his dad. We talked about that with Ricardo.
Well, see, I got 3 sisters. I'm the only child. I mean, I'm the only boy and the youngest. So, you know, I think boxing, I mean, any sport is something my father wanted me to get into. I guess he'd rather me, you know, be in the gym hitting happy bags and sparring, rather me out in the front playing double dutch with my sisters and playing Barbie.
And as we mentioned earlier, Ricardo Sr. was a solid boxer and fell just short of qualifying for the 1968 Olympic trials. It's Henry Collins, 23-year-old, out of Queensland, Australia. He is the 1999 Australian champion at 139 pounds, won the Oceania title, but in trouble here after the good start.
Once again, you can see Ricardo Williams now showing that he's very dimensional. He can use those legs.
Caution against Williams, again leading with the head. Ricardo Williams, one of the most highly regarded amateur boxers in the United States. In the past few years, he was named USA Boxing 1998 Boxer of the Year after winning the National Golden Gloves and the Goodwill Games all in the same year. Fell off a bit disappointing at the 1999 World Championships, but came on strong at the Olympic trials and Olympic box-offs in earning the spot on the U.S. team.
What I think Collins, the Australian, should be doing here is trying to time the shorter Williams coming in. Not getting into a punching match because he's going to come out second best. Williams had too much speed and technique.
nice combination by Williams, adding to that point total. And we're getting close to the 15-point rule here. There it is. This one is over. With a 15-point differential, and we're not getting any indication from the jury now. They're trying to get the attention of the referee, Gayev Naporiwala of India, and finally they do. So Ricardo Williams outclasses the Australian Henry Collins. Usually they call it immediately. This went several seconds, adding to the Williams point total, but it is all over, and again, a very impressive performance by a U.S. boxer.
A lot of people on this team feel that Ricardo, we talked about it, that Ricardo Williams is the most talented kid on the team. Well, he showed that ability. Showed speed, showed technique, showed all-around talent. Good way to get started.
Very sharp performance after Ricardo Williams was feeling it out in the early moments. Collins scoring the first 3 points, and then Ricardo basically pitched a shutout. So Ricardo Williams completes a dazzling first round for the U.S.